do that and do that again. It's not muted. Somebody calling me on that phone. Oh, it's better now. Thank you. Sorry. It wasn't mute. I don't know what happened, but the mic was not showing that it was muted. Okay, sorry about that. Excuse me? I don't know. It's I think it was a WhatsApp call. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened, but the mic was not showing up muted. So just letting you know, we might have some background noise because there are persons working in our basements. You might hear knocking, sign, and all sort of stuff going on. That's why we took it back upstairs this week. So if you're hearing the background noise, I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize for now, but it cannot be helped. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back over the chat since you guys weren't hearing before, and I just want to check to make sure you all are hearing me now. Okay, so Janelle is saying, hey guys, trust and hope you're doing well. How was your day? Well, our day was great. Baron worked. I am working tonight, as you guys know. That's where we're starting so early, and we're not going to be here as long today because I have to go to work in about 2.5 hours or so.
But we have to do this for you guys. Yes, so we are here.
This is our every Friday thing. And Miss Monica is saying, first here, Keith, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. And he's saying, mega, mega shout out, host. Thank you so much, Kate. Teflon Don is saying, big up. Welcome, Teflon. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And Empress is saying, Baron Huzzy. Angela was saying not hearing. Oh, Kate was telling microphone was muted. Teflon was saying bless up to everyone. Okay, they're talking about the mute. Miss Monica is saying Teflon bro, so she's acknowledging Teflon. And Teflon Don is bigging up Miss Monica. And Miss Monica is saying, Kate, I see you. Okay. Miss Monica is saying every time Teflon. And Miss Monica is also saying hello to Deirdre. Okay. Okay. And Janelle is also saying, hi, Miss Monica, hope you're okay. Kate is saying, okay, talking about the microphone again. Janelle is telling me it was better. And Kate was saying, I can hear you now. And Mama Handprint is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And she's saying hello to everyone. Unstoppable Deja saying, how are you, Miss Monica? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Really glad to have you. Thanks for being here. And Kate is asking for a blue. Can I have a jacket? Okay. Miss Monica is saying, I'm now hearing. Okay. And dear Denise Diary saying, thumbs up done. Yes, guys, please remember when you come in to thumbs up the live as you come in. And if you have a platform or community, can share us out. Will be really appreciated. Thank you so much. It's running. Okay. So Kate is saying, hi, sir. Nice to see you again. Thank you so much for being here again, Kate.
Yeah,
and
nice
Denise,
to see you too, Kate.
Denise is saying hello to everyone. And Teacher P is in the building. She's saying hello, Mystic Sensation. Hi, Teacher P. Really glad to have you here. Thank you for coming. Miss Monica is saying, Kate, you're so welcome. Thank you, Miss Monica, for welcoming persons in the chat. Teacher P saying hello to everyone in the chat. And Mama's Handprint is saying hello, Monica. Teacher P is saying happy Friday, everyone. And Empress and Chris is saying hey, Mystic. Miss Monica acknowledging Teacher P, saying up girl. And then Deidre saying hi, Teacher P. Teacher P is bigging up Miss Monica. And the Morgan family is also here. Thank you so much, guys, for being here again. She's saying good evening. They're saying good evening, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Teacher P saying big up Unstoppable. Deidre and Denise is saying happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday to you all, too. Empress is acknowledging Teacher P. Janelle is welcoming everyone. Mama's Handprint is saying hello, Mystic. Walking. Miss Monica is saying welcome, Morgan family. Empress is acknowledging Mama's Handprint. Kate is saying here, sending full support. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Kate. Really, really, really appreciate that. Teacher P is saying bless up, Empress. Miss Monica is saying Mama Handprint welcome. And the Morgan family saying blessings. Teacher P is acknowledging Mama's Handprint. Empress is acknowledging Janelle, and Mama's Handprint is acknowledging Empress and Chris. Almost to the end. Kate is saying done, thumbs up, done. Teacher P saying blessings. Mama's P saying blessings to Teacher P. And Miss Monica is saying sharing you out. Thank you so much, Miss Monica. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mama is saying thumbs up, done. Kate is sending love. And Janelle is blessing up Empress. Okay, so we have caught up in the chat. So guys, as usual, we're going to be discussing a topic, and then we're going to go into the fun and games for the credit giveaways. For this week, because we have to keep it a bit shorter, it's going to be just 3 credit giveaways, and it's still $1,000 credit, Digicel or Flow. So guys, you can stay tuned for that. But before we get into the fun and games, as usual, we're going to have our discussion and have people brainstorming stuff and giving us your feedback as to what you think about the topic. Okay, so Baron.
Oh yes, once again, thank you for being here with us, right, and to invite us digitally in your home, right. We really appreciate that, right. For guys out there, remember to like, right, subscribe, right, and share, right. So guys, what we want to talk about, because every time that we meet here, right, we want to make sure that some positive impact left behind and can extend right throughout our society and people who are listening into the diaspora as well, right. So what I want to speak about today is dancehall music, Jamaica dancehall music, the impact or influences that it has on our society. For many of us, you know, in the Jamaican society, right, we have the opinion that the Jamaican dancehall music, right, has negative influence on the society, particularly where it goes to the theme of, you know, the dancehall gun lyrics. DJs who DJ about the gun lyrics, and that influence sort of drive right through certain volatile areas, and how it impact right on the minds of those youth, right. For persons who believe that okay, the dancehall music indeed has a negative influence on society, right. Whatever side you're on, then you just give as to why, right, you believe that yes or no, you know, that the dancehall music affect the society based on your opinion, right. And remember that all opinions are subjective, right. So for persons who believe that yes, it does have a negative impact, and you will have some people who believe that it doesn't. So would like to hear the side, you know, in terms of your opinion, where you're at as it relates to dancehall music, particularly the theme around the gun lyrics, and tell us why you believe that the dancehall music has a negative impact on society, and it is some of that influence that is driving the crime in Jamaica and capture some of the youth's mind in terms of doing wrong, right? So we want to share their opinion, and tell us why, and I will, we will interact, right, and see if we can have a more positive energy from this interaction, right, for persons who are listening to us, and the way how we are dissecting, right, this information, right? Anyone is answering as it relates to if they believe that the dancehall music, right, has a negative impact on society. So we are waiting for your answers, guys, and to have that interaction.
And I haven't started it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give my 2 cents on that.
Yeah.
So for me, I think a lot of the lewd lyrics that are coming out of dancehall these days have a lot to do with some of the crime, or helps to increase the crime situation in Jamaica, because a lot of these youths look up to some of these so-called dancehall artists as their idols, and some of what they're telling them to do in their lyrics, and it's a lot of it is negative, and the type of music that they're putting out today, a lot of it can't even stand the test of time, because there's nothing positive that's coming out of most of them. And some of the dance that they're having and doing today, it's ridiculous. They're having guns in the music videos, showing them killing people, or it's all enactment. But these kids, a lot of them visualize these things and then they internalize it. I don't know if you guys saw a video that was going around. I think it went a bit viral, with a little boy. Somebody in the background was asking him, what would you like to become when you grow up? And he was insistent that he wants to be a gunman. And it's because of what he's seen on the TV and what is happening on social media and all of that. And some of the lyrics that are coming out of these dancehall, people mount for bust gun in or whatever head. And it's just crazy. And I don't know why it is allowed to continue. Those music should not get airplay. But a lot of the times, they have it on boom boxes because they go and they do dub plates, and then you have a lot of the disc jockeys plates in the dancing communities, and then it is so loud the kids can't help but hear it, or somebody might have it on a CD or something that they bought on the street, and it's just pumping in the neighborhood, and the kids are listening to it, and a lot of them are internalizing it.
Okay, for me though, I beg to differ slightly from my wife perception, and this is one of the reasons why I bring this topic, right, so that we can discuss it. The music, right, of course, is a part of talent craft that persons exhibit their sort of, or showcase certain talent. Does it bring that sort of influence, from a home structure or from an environment structure, right? For me, and one of the reasons why I would, not that I'm defending dancehall lyrics as it relates to gun lyrics or whatever lyrics, but for me is you have movies, right, other mediums that have such display of graphic violence, like the Cinemax movies, and all those other mediums where you have movies, right, showcasing gun violence and so forth and so forth. So let us not be, right, just one-sided in terms of just looking on Jamaica dancehall music and to say it have a negative influence, because simultaneously, while we are listening to Jamaica dancehall music, what we are also visualizing, right, are the movie from the different show houses, the Cinemax, the Showtime, the HBO, and what they are displaying, right, is really graphic violence. I mean, they show you how to dismantle a gun, right, to, you know, put a gun together, right, to be tactical in terms of killing. So let me ask this question. If you believe that the music is taking that portion of influence, right, influencing our society to do wrong, then why do we welcome the showcases like the Cinemax and all those movies, right, where we are visualizing, right? So we can't be hypocritical in terms of that. If we are saying that, okay, the Jamaican dancehall music, right, has a negative influence, well, likewise, we have to eat out equally, right? And those are the mediums like the HBOs, the Showtime, the Cinemax, who are displaying, right, those sort of violence, and even more graphically than the Jamaican dancehall music, right? I know that people might, you know, of course, and as I said, this is subjective, but this is my opinion, that we could not just put the Jamaican dancehall music, right, as the sole responsibility to say, okay, the dancehall music need to come better in terms of certain lyrics, right? For me, I see it as a craft. I see it as person exhibiting certain skills, putting words together and showcasing certain skills and talent. And of course, those skills and talent reach certain fear of making millions of dollars and generating income, right, to those, right, who escape poverty, right, through the entertainment, through the dancehall space, the reggae space. And one of the reasons why I'm not holding the Jamaican dancehall music to be responsible for any form of influence, because we cannot separate our politicians from being responsible, who are the legislators, right, and who can make laws, right? And then we cannot also separate parental guidance, which is imperative to the upbringing of a youth. So of course, if a youth said, grew up in a volatile ghetto, of course, mommy and daddy might culturing that child in a very positive way. By the time the child step out of the house, he might hear somebody a cuss bad word out the so. You understand? He might go through all sorts of things by between traversing from home to school, several other audios that going into that hearing space. Are you saying that, okay, because it is out there, then, right, he's exposing to influence? It goes to me, it goes to discipline. And if it goes to a particular culture in terms of the way how you're bringing up your child, then I don't think that the Jamaican dancehall music, right, should be blamed or looked in such a way to say, all right, it's a negative influence. I understand what my wife is saying, right, but as I said, that is subjective, it's her opinion, but my opinion around that is different. Does anyone has anything to say in the thing there?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it from the chat before I respond to what Baron just said again. Okay, so because the chat is sort of running away. Teflon was saying hello to everyone. Okay, Teflon was bigging up Teacher P, and then Stacey and family is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. Saying thumbs up done, really appreciate that. Guys, remember to thumbs up, like up the live as you come in. And Natty's here. Good evening, Natty. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. And she's indicating that thumbs up is done. Teacher Peace blessing up Stacey and the family. She's also saying hello to Natty. And Eulalie saying good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Really appreciate you being here. And Natty saying hi to Teacher P. Teacher P saying good evening to Eulalie. And the Morgan family saying yes, dancehall music have a lot to do with what's going on in society nowadays. Okay. And then Teacher P saying hello to the Morgan family. Mama Handprint is also acknowledging the Morgan family. And Morgan family is acknowledging Teacher P. Acknowledging Teacher P, sorry. And Miss Monica is saying, Eulalie, thanks for coming. Shally is also here. She's saying, hey, hon, thank you so much, Shally. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Miss Monica is saying, Natty, you are welcome. And Miss Teacher P saying, hello, Shally. And Janelle is saying, dancehall music impact their lives negatively. It also contributes heavily to crime and violence, sexual behaviors, and cause a drastic increase in drug use among youths of the society. Okay, so that's Janelle's take on it. And then the Morgan family saying hey to Mama's Handprint. Shally saying hey to Teacher P. Miss Monica is welcoming Stacy and family. Teacher P is agreeing with what Janelle just said. She's saying true, Janelle. And Miss Monica is saying life, you're welcome. So she was just acknowledging Shally. And Stacy saying hi, Monica. Miss Monica is saying, was busy sharing all the chat, almost left me. Okay, Miss Monica is saying, Shally, you're very welcome. And then Janelle is also saying, various youths who listen to dancehall music are smoking, doing drugs, are being influenced to smoke drugs. Miss Monica is saying, yes, I do agree that most of dancehall music have an impact on our youths. It also promotes violence, I know for a fact. Mama's Handprint is saying, children are definitely product of our society, which is so true. Positive energy should be exuded in their direction at all costs. Miss Monica is saying, you are right, Mama. Natty is saying, parents have a role to play. True, so true, a big role. Mama's Handprint is saying, thank you, Miss Monica. Because Miss Monica is agreeing with her. Yeah. And Miss Monica is saying, host, I might have a Zoom prayer at 6. I'm leaving, you're running. Thank you so much, Miss Monica. Really appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Miss Monica.
Move with Pearl is saying, hello, host. Hi, Move. So glad to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And Teacher P saying, in most cases, some of the dancehall music impact your youth in a very negative way. Which is true. I agree with that, because children live what they learn, and they're hearing a lot of negative things around them coming from some of these lewd lyrics that they are singing. Janelle is also saying, true, we are to bear in mind that we have kids listening music nowadays. If it not even play in the home, they hear it elsewhere, which is so true, because it's all around. You go out on the road, it's in the taxis, it's in the shops, people playing it very loud in their homes, it's just everywhere. Walking Purpose is saying, Janelle, hold the fort until I come back. Okay, Janelle, hold the fort. And dear Denise Diaries showing love. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, you can make friends while you're here. If there's anyone that you don't have, then feel free to visit each other, show some love, and that person will show you back love likewise. And if you do not have the host, you can also show some love as well, and we will return the love later. Janelle is saying, okay, Miss Monica. Empress is saying, I'm back. Okay, and Miss Monica is saying, dear Denise, you are welcome. Janelle is saying, welcome, welcome everyone. And Denise is saying, thank you, Walking Purpose. Walking Purpose is agreeing with what Teacher P said. Teacher P says, yes, Miss Monica. And Miss Monica is saying, cool, Denise, thanks. Empress is saying, I'm back, and laughing. Teacher P, welcome back, Empress. And Miss Monica is saying, you see how the... Oh, I get what she's saying. Miss Monica is saying, you see how the drop-down pant thing affects most of our youths in the same way with dancehall. And it's true, Miss Monica, our youths are always looking as if they're coming from the toilet. With them pants way down and their underpants out the door. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I hate that sort of deportment.
It looks so sloppy.
Yeah, I hate that sort of deportment.
So I say all of them sung, all of them sung Informer for Dead. Empress and Chris is okay, Teacher P, and Miss Monica is saying Informer for Dead. She just correcting what she was saying. And Miss Monica is welcoming back Empress.
Yes, so guys, I like you know the response in terms of persons who do believe that the dancehall music indeed has a negative influence. So what I was saying earlier was to the fact that okay, now if the dancehall music has this negative impact, what do we think about the movies itself as it relates to the Cinemax, the Showtime showing those you know aggressive, right, riveting movies, and you know you have seen it, right? So I think we need to just look on the thing, you know, holistically, in saying that okay, there are going to be many influences of society, many mediums of influence, right? But if parental guidance is keen and parental guidance has to contribute in terms of the upbringing of a child, I think the onus of the parents, right? Because if you think of it, dancehall will be keeping into a particular area, right? And every dancehall music that keep into different segment of the community is not compulsory coming to your home, right? So that is one of the first things that we need to understand. Again, for movies, right, that you show, violent movies, those are movies that come in inside of your home with or without permission. You turn on the TV, of course you are going to visualize what is happening depending on the program that you're watching or depending on the program that you choose to watch. Now for dancehall music, a dancehall session might be keeping at said Fleshers Beach, right? For persons who want to go there, can go there. For persons who believe that okay, it's negative, I'm not going to go there, I don't want to be any part of that, right? Don't go. Now, what I'm saying in terms of the other medium of influence is the movies,
So
right?
can I interject there?
Yes.
When you talk about the movies, yes, a lot of it is negative in terms of the gun violence and stuff. But remember, you have parental control on these smart TVs. So you can control what your child sees.
Okay.
You can control what your child sees. You can program it that the child does not see those violent movies and stuff. So it's up to the parent whether they want to use that parental control, yes or no. So you can lock that aspect of it away from your child. And when you go to the movie, say you're taking your child to watch a movie in the theater, you can choose what movie you take your child to watch. But with the dancehall music, you cannot control what you hear. Because if you go in a taxi, and a lot of time you go in taxis, when I was living in Jamaica, you couldn't even hear yourself think. Because the music is so loud in the taxi, and a lot of it is negative. You go in the, well, I don't know what the bus system is like. No, you go in, because I remember when I was going to school, there were particular buses that students would take. And in my time, it was the 250,000 buses. And when you're going at these 250,000 buses, the music that was being played and that the students are attracted to, because they wouldn't take a certain bus. If a certain bus doesn't come, they're not going home because they're waiting on a particular bus, because that particular driver and conductor, they play some particular music, they have certain conversation with the students that they are drawn to, and a lot of it was negative, right? And then you're at home and your neighbor is playing the music is so loud, your kids are going to be hearing it.
Okay. But having said what you have just said, in terms of those children who are making the choice between taking that bus, who displaying that music, and don't want to take the bus, who is not displaying that music, is a matter of choice.
They're influenced by it, because that's what they want to hear, because they want to be with a certain crowd, a certain clique.
Okay.
So they will gravitate towards that bus because that bus is playing the music that they want to hear, and they can, you know, do whatever they want in those buses at those times. So, and then it influences them negatively, because the time you're going to sit there to wait on a bus, how many hours, if it just left you have to wait on it, you could have gone home, started your homework, get things done and whatever. But no, it's all about being in a particular crowd or whatever, the peer pressure and influence that is out there.
So let us show it all in the mix. So for persons who said, let us pick a particular community, right? Said the Riverton community, right? Just for argument's sake, right? And you might have persons who all grew up, right, at a particular time, and they are listening to a particular genre of music, which is the dancehall music. But from that, you have persons who become doctors, you have persons who become nurses, you have persons who becomes teachers, and you have, you know, persons who becomes different members of society in a positive way, where they all share that very same space. And only they sharing that same space, the music did not influence them to do anything negative, as opposed to their friend that the music influenced to do negative. So you and I grew up in a Riverton. You and I take the same bus. You and I go to the same school, right? You and I exposed to the same music. You take a different part in life because the choice is yours. And the way how you culture at home, you choose not to take on or make the music influence you. But remember, you and I in the same space, right? So why is it that the music influenced me, but it did not influence you?
Because
all I'm leaning to is the matter of choice that you select. And I think that if you choose that space, while you and I, right, in that same sphere, and you choose that space, then the choice is yours, right?
But you have to remember too.
Yes.
Each individual is different. Yes, it's a matter of choice, but each individual is different. You have some people who are more resilient than others. You have some people who can resist peer pressure better than others. You have some people who are just easily drawn into things because they're not as resilient. They can't really think much for themselves. They are easily influenced by others. While you have persons with stronger personality who's able to, yes, we're listening to the same thing, but you're able to resist certain temptations.
But look, and this is what I'm saying, honey.
And
let us talk about,
you have proper values and stuff that you've already established for yourself.
Yes.
And you have goals and aspirations.
That's
and
what I'm
whatever.
saying.
So some people don't have any idea what they want to do or whatever, so they just go with the crowd.
So that's what I'm saying in terms of, all right, one will read the Bible, right? And his reading of the Bible in terms of, right, the different denominations in the Bible, right? And persons who read the Bible take on a different perception to become a part of a particular denomination, reading the one Bible. So I might read the Bible and I believe that, okay, I am going to be Jesus only. And one may read the Bible and believe that, okay, I believe in the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. One may read the Bible and believe in Jehovah's Witness, right? So the Presbyterian and this and the different under the one Christianity umbrella. You have multiple denominations, and the reason why I'm bringing up that is I am saying the influences. So if the Bible is an influence, positive influence, right? You can see that a lot of persons who are reading the Bible take on different denominations, and the Bible itself influence each respective persons who take on different denominations. So put back now the music. Put now the movie house and all of that, the parental guidance and all of that into that sphere. If persons, right, in terms of when you put all, right, the factors, right, the choice still goes back to you making that choice. It goes back to you making that choice. Because look, I born and go into a volatile community. Does it mean that the volatile community, right, has that stronghold to influence me in terms of who I want to be in life? In terms of my intrinsic influence, I am telling myself, utilizing intrinsic influence, right? That power, that willpower, that look here, me now go, this is go pick no pocket. Me now go, this is go rob no bank. Me now do this. You understand? I made this, and even if you tell me, say, you understand, me if I follow you and go rob the bank there, I am not going to do it.
Anyways, I need to
All right?
catch up with the chat.
Okay.
I need to talk to the camera. Okay, so I'm just gonna acknowledge persons in the chat and see what people are saying. So Blinger Vivo is saying here, welcome Blinger, so glad to have you. Thank you,
Yes,
thank
Blinger.
you. And Janelle is welcoming Blinger. Teacher P is saying hello to Bling. And Teacher P is saying that's right. Good parental guidance is vital in the upbringing of a child.
Exactly.
And Janelle is saying yes, Teacher P, and that's why most of these young men take up the gun. Teacher P is saying, so true, Janelle. Janelle is saying, as the Bible states, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Okay.
True.
Exactly.
And
Parental guidance.
Miss Romeo is saying, most of these movies attracts demons. The next thing you know, you're not at home. Leave your children. The next thing they start to act strange. True. Stacy is saying, Pierre, I leave a packet. See you tomorrow. Okay. So Stacy is saying, Pierre, she visited you, so we'll see you tomorrow. Miss Romeo is saying the best book is the Bible, and as parents, we don't train up our children in the right way. True.
Exactly.
Today's society, I don't know.
Right. And you're finished, honey?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
And Chadwick is also here, peeping out of the box as usual and entering. Welcome, welcome, Chadwick. Really glad to have you. Hope everything is going okay with you. And Jaleel is saying, hey, Chad, giving Chad a hug. Chadwick is saying, hello, Janelle. Showing her a heart. And Empress is saying, what's the topic? So,
yeah, we are talking about the influence that dancehall music has on the society, whether it influences society in a negative way, or for those who believe that it doesn't. Right? Now, do you finish with that? Okay, go ahead.
Shad is saying, hello, Miss Monica. Teacher P is saying, for real, Miss Monica, the Bible is the best book for parents to read. It is the blueprint for everything in life, every aspect of life. If we follow that blueprint, we can't go wrong.
Okay.
Teacher P is saying, Chadwick, hello. Romeo is saying, I know churches that once you take your babies to be blessed, the pastor makes sure that the parents get a Bible, whether they want it or not. Okay, that's good. Give them the blueprint to life. And the Empress is saying, Blinger Vivo. She's acknowledging Blinger. Mel and Chris Lifestyle is here. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And they're saying hi, host, and the chat. Blinger is saying respect, guys. Miss Monica is welcoming Mel and Chris, saying they are welcome. And Ashley J is here. Hello, hello, Ashley. So glad to have you. Saying hola, hola, Ashley. Miss Monica is saying, oops, it's running away again. Ashley is saying, how everybody doing? And Bling is saying, enough respect too. Ashley, Miss Monica is saying, welcome, Ashley. Ashley is acknowledging Miss Monica. Miss Monica say, okay. Okay, so far, Ashley. And Janelle is saying, welcome, Ash. Amaka Licious is also here. She's saying, hey, all, thank you so much for being here, Amaka. Really appreciate it. And she's also saying, hi, Miss Monica. Greetings. And Collins is also here. Thank you so much. She's saying, thumbs up, done. Thank you. Really, really, really appreciate it. Empress and Chris is saying, well, it's both negative and positive ways, because those songs that influence them to use guns about killing and this and that. Parents should make sure they don't listen certain music. Some are bad influences, and that is so true, Empress and Chris.
Right. For me though, who hearing the different subjective opinion, I will say I really applaud all of it, right? And don't believe that, okay guys, your opinion is wrong. Your opinion is definitely not wrong, right? But I just want to show a reflection in terms of how important, right, and imperative, right, parenting should be in terms of focusing that sort of parental guidance on their children in terms of the upbringing of their children, right? Because in society, we are going to have several medium of influences, whether we want to believe that the music have a positive of a positive influence or it has a negative influence, right? And so other factors out there that have other influences, right? But one thing we know for sure, that when the parents culture the children, right, in terms of the way how the children should be cultured, right, that more should have a positive or strong influence on the child. And if the parents, one of the thing that really is a breakdown is that parents are not following through, right, in terms of that parental guidance, right, as it relates to, you know, their children, right, making sure that, okay, all right, you know, follow up on their schoolwork, right, making sure that they are being properly supervised, right, and, you know, help to alleviate them from some of those influences out there, because whether we like it, yes or no, right, of course, there are so many influences, right. I am not saying that the music doesn't influence people in negative way, right, but what I am reflecting on is to say that, okay, all right, if we are to say, because the thing is, politicians are responsible for legislations. They are responsible for legislations, right? So if we are focusing to say that, okay, the music really contribute to whatever percentage of crime in Jamaica, right? The responsibility is on the politicians to legislate, right? And not only just legislate, right? To make sure that other politicians are accountable, right? Other politicians are accountable to their functions. So all I'm saying is that, yeah, influences are going to be there, right? The music, right, is an influence. The movie is an influence. But remember though, with all those influences, you have children, many people who are under the same umbrella of influences manage to avoid all of that and be what they want to be in life, right? We have doctors come from some of the worst volatile communities. We have teachers, right, that came from some of the worst volatile communities, right? We have policemen who came from some of the worst volatile communities. We have pastors who came from the worst volatile communities. I guess you understand what I'm driving at. They are from and going up through the same channel that they're all exposed to the dancehall music, right? But that dancehall music did not influence them, as opposed to also many other influences out there. So look at it now, guys. The child still live to you, right? In terms of, you know, what you want to be influenced by, right? And one of the most powerful influence that you need to have is that intrinsic influence. You see, when you have the power and the ability, right, to have that introspection, and you can curve yourself, right, and guide yourself on a particular path or a particular journey, that is so important and that is so powerful, right? Because guess what? Like it or not, you are going to go through many mediums of influence. So, all right, the music out there. So, because of the music out there, you're not going to break down that barrier, right? And decide that, okay, regardless of a particular dancehall artist, you understand, say, gunshot for beat up in a man's head. Are you going to go out there, take a gun, and put gunshot in a man's head? Certainly not. You're not going to do that. So how much of an influence that really have on you, right? So certain people said, boom, bye, bye, and that for dead and rare, blah, 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 right? Many of us who listen to that music, hear that music, it didn't influence us. It didn't influence us. Many persons who have, you understand, gone through in terms of hearing it from our home, right? When we leave our house and get out in the outer community, we hear it as well. We go to school, we hear it as well. It didn't influence us.
But as I said before, everybody is different.
Exactly.
Some are stronger than others.
And you're going to have it.
So you're going to still have you're still going to have a fraction of persons who are still influenced negative by what they're hearing, because they don't, some people don't know how to set standards for themselves. They go off what people tell them. They don't have that strong willpower to resist certain things.
Yes. Honey, as long as life lasts, this is what I believe. This is my perception, right? Let me say this, my perception is subjective. I'm not saying that, okay, all right, this is so. This is just a matter of my opinion. As long as life lasts, you are going to have these influences. We are not going to eliminate them. Trust me. But guess what? What is important and what we have to focus on is parenting. Right? Help to have strong home structure that will extend out into the community and strengthen the community. And the community can be strengthened, right? And in extension, strengthen also the society. Because at the end of the day, these influences, as long as life lasts, they are going to be there, right? Now, what we need to definitely focus on is good parenting skills. And one of the reasons why I'm beating parenting skills, because the onus is on the parents. Whether or not the music is out there, whether or not the movies are out there, or whatever mediums are out there, the onus is on the parents to bring up their children. It is as simple as that, regardless of the music, regardless of politics, regardless of what other influences are there. The onus is on the parents, right, to pass on, right, that culture of good behavior. All right? Let me hear some more.
Okay, so moving on in the chat. Okay, so Amaka Licious is saying, oh, she's not rolling. And Miss Monica is saying, hey, Amaka, you are welcome. Colin saying, good evening, host. Good evening, Colin, and welcome again. Thank you so much for being here. Empress is acknowledging Amaka. Collins is saying hi to everyone. And Empress is saying Amaka. Janelle is saying, welcome, Amaka. Miss Monica is saying, Collins, you are welcome. Amaka is saying, sending greetings to Empress. And Ashley is blowing kisses to Janelle. And Collins is saying, walking, thank you. How are you doing? And Chadwick is saying, Auntie and Uncle no good. Yes, we're good, yes, Chadwick. Thanks for asking. And Miss Monica is saying, thanks. Okay, Amaka, sometimes I'm not rolling too. And Miss Monica is saying, yes, Chad, God got us. Amaka is saying, laugh out loud, Monica just don't want visitors. Miss Monica is saying, I get that, Amaka. So Miss Monica is saying, it's a pleasure to have you all. So Miss Monica is just saying, welcome to you all again. And Romeo is saying, continue to thumbs up the live, guys. Yes, continue to thumbs up the live as you come in. Stacy from is saying, Empress, I leave a package. See you tomorrow. Empress is saying, I see you, Stacy and family. Stacy and family saying, okay. Ashley is saying, true, I guess, to some of what you were saying. And Miss Monica is saying, a lot of politicians are guilty, which is true. And Sidonie is here. Welcome, welcome, Sydney. So glad to have you. She's saying hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. And Monica is saying true, Byron. I guess she was responding to something that you were saying. Ashley saying weak minds cannot manage influence, which is true.
Yeah.
Mel and Chris is saying parents have a big role to play in his or her child's life. They must instill certain discipline and principles so that children will live up to that standard.
And that's where I'm going.
True. Good point, Mel and Chris.
Good point, Mel and Chris.
And Monica is saying, Sydney, you're welcome. Mel and Chris is saying hi. Sydney. Janelle is saying it teaches criminal activities such as scamming, rob and kill, sex, explicit for teenagers, bragging, etc.
And in some instance, yeah, that might true, right? Because some persons who listen to the music and be weak-minded, you understand, of course, can be influenced, you understand, by the music. I'm not saying that the music is not influencing people to do wrong, because for persons who really weak, right, in sort of that mental preparedness, of course, will fall a victim of such influences. All right. Okay, continuing in the chat. So Miss Monica is saying most of this come down to train up a child. If they depart from the training, it's not your fault. True. That's what I'm saying. Because sometimes they can preach like Peter and Paul in the house. When they go out there and link up with their friends, it's a different kettle of fish. Exactly. And I do agree with that. Miss Monica is saying yes, Janelle. Amaka is here saying night all. Good night. Amaka, really glad you were here. Thank you so much. You know, Miss Monica is saying yes, Janelle and Marca is saying night all. Okay, we got that already. Ashway Sacred is saying hi, host and everyone. So glad to have you, Ashway. Glad, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Mel and Chris is saying because they are follower and not leader, they don't have a mindset, so they gravitate to anything they hear. They don't want right. They don't know what's right from wrong, and that is so true. That's what I'm saying. Some people, it's not everybody is that resilient, because you have people who can resist temptation, and you have people who just fall right into it. And you want to have that as long as life lasts. Okay. Okay. Miss Monica is saying, Asher, you're welcome. And Walking Purpose is saying, oh, don't know Empress. Okay, Empress was asking about somebody who's been rude on the chat. But Miss Monica is taking care of it. Oh. Okay, Miss Monica is saying, bye, Amaka. Abina and Family Kitchen is here. Hello, hello. Host, thumbs up done. Thank you so much for that thumbs up. Really appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you. And Teacher P saying, hello, Abina and Family. Miss Monica is saying, Abina, you are welcome. Teacher P saying, blessings, Mel and Chris. Abina and Family. Teacher, much love. Lorenzo is here. Larry Davis, just a check-in. Thank you so much, Lorenzo. Really glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Teacher P saying, hi, Lorenzo. Miss Monica is saying, Lorenzo, you're welcome. Abina Family saying, thanks, Mommy Walking, and showing her some love. And Lorenzo is saying, hi, Miss P. And Walkie's Purpose is saying, Abina, more grace. Okay, the chat is moving again. It's just moved a little bit. Ashley saying, hey, Larry. Mel and Chris is saying, hi, Teacher P. And Janelle is welcoming Lorenzo. And Lorenzo is saying, what's up, Ashley? Okay. Back to you. Okay, so guys, for all the subjective opinions, right, we welcome all of them, and trust me, you're all correct, right, in your own view, right? And you know, but what I'm focusing on is that, and if we notice, like the Jamaican society, many persons who are in the influence of power, who can make changes. So now I am addressing the politicians, right, who can legislate and you know, deal with laws that curb certain behavior. If you notice, for some outlawed music that are playing through the ear space, right? You don't have any politicians who are legislating to say, okay, all right, let us clean up that, right? Let us clean up that so that, you know, it can't just disseminate throughout the entire Jamaica. So let us clean up the ear space as it relates to music, right? No politician is moving forward in doing that, because I think what they look on is how much can you limit the freedom of speech. So if the craft that, you know, the youths in volatile areas, through their living experience, utilize words, phrase, similes, metaphor, oxymoron, right? All those, you know, figures of speech, and put them into lyrics to highlight their experience representing the very same community where they are from. And in the music, even although there are contents of violence, contents of aggression, it still speaks volume of their life experience. Still speak volume of that.
I can agree with you with
right?
that.
Still speaks volume in terms of, okay, all right, I am from this volatile community. This is what I see, right? So the creative mind go to work, right? Put words, phrase, right? Together, right? Rhythm, and make a melody, formulate melodies from that, and put it out there, right? We define that as music, and now when we listen to that. But likewise, from out of that is where we have seen persons who into some deep poverty also escape poverty through the music. We can call on some entertainers, but I'm not going to call any name, who are from volatile areas, were able to utilize the lyrical content. Of course, there are violent content in many of the dancehall music. I am not saying that it is not. But they were able to use that and escape poverty, right, from the base of the volatile area, and now able to live in the upper launch of society, right? So I am not saying that, okay, all right, the music doesn't have influence, right? But I am saying that if you're going to blame the music, to say the music has the onus to guide a behavior in society, I beg to differ, honestly. And the reason why I beg to differ, because we have politicians, right, who are legislators, right, and who by legislating can shape behavior as opposed to influence.
But we have
right?
that intrinsic factor in us to know what is right from what is wrong.
And I love you
so we
that.
don't have to sit down and wait on politicians to say, don't do this or don't do that. We should know what is right from what is wrong.
Okay, but Oni, let me say this, and just like what you spoke of the intrinsic influence. So if you speak of the intrinsic influence, and you said that, okay, you have the willpower, right, to guide yourself because of that intrinsic influence, then why you blame it on the music? You just said it, you know. You just said that we should know right from wrong. We have the intrinsic influence. So now I'm asking you, if you believe that, okay, which I do agree with you that we have the intrinsic influence, right? And it's a matter of choice, right? Whether or not, all right, look, the reason why I said a matter of choice, I might listen to a Beanie Man, I might listen to a Yellow Man, I might listen to whosoever I want to listen to, but my choice of listening to whosoever I want to listen to is still my choice.
Yes, it is your choice, but you must remember something. If you beat something in somebody's head long enough, then they will start believing in it. If I look on that particular flower and I see that the flower is white for myself, but you keep telling me that it's red. Every day you get up and telling me that it's red. After a while,
You're
I'm
going to
going to
believe
start
that it is
believing
right?
that it is right.
Are you serious, honey? Okay, all right. I am going to, for the week, I am going to tell you to just use the injection and just juke somebody over when you go to work. And I'm going to tell you for the week. Are you going to do it, honey? Well, you do it. But since I'm going to be telling you that for the week, or if you want me to tell you,
you know exactly
to
what
the
I
month.
mean. Sometimes in
But,
terms
honey,
of music, not in terms of music, it has a strong influence on the mind.
look, not only the music. Don't believe I am saying that the music doesn't have any influence on it. That is not what I'm saying.
I know that's not what you're
right.
Okay,
But
I know that's not what you're saying. But
yes.
I'm also, because of what you just said, I'm just saying that sometimes when you listen to something long enough or you keep hearing something over and over, you internalize it. Some people are not strong enough, as Janelle said. Some people's mind are weak,
and you will ever have
they
those
can't
people.
get past that. They can't think for themselves and say, okay, I'm not gonna follow that because it is going to lead me down a wrong path. Some people just want to be a part of what is happening, and no matter what the consequence is, they will follow. And some people make up their minds to just suffer the consequence. As the little boy says, and no matter what the gentleman said to him, he insists that he wants to be a gunman.
You see, you can't tell me what I want to be, brother.
Happening around him.
You see, you can't tell me what I want to be, brother.
And it is so sad.
Right, and look here, you have other child on his age, right, in the same community, in the same space, will not say what he said.
Well,
what he said.
Just true.
And will not do what he did.
Because it's of what he gets up and sees happening every single day.
So you're going to have,
household.
yes, you want to, of course.
In the chat, I need
right.
to acknowledge
you're going to have persons who, right, will fall a victim of peer pressure. No doubt about that, honey. You're going to have persons who will listen to the music and the music will influence them. No doubt about that. You're going to have people who may go to a particular church, right, and they hear the pastor preach in a particular direction, and for some reason they take on that denomination, right, and said, okay, this is what I'm comfortable with. I am talking about the matter of choice, right, that they still drive by the choice that they made.
Okay, all right, let's acknowledge what the chat, what's going on in the chat. So Ashley's responding to Lorenzo, asking her what's up, Ashley, and Lorenzo was the same cool to Janelle, and Ashley, I'm here, hon, hope all is well. Ashley is saying greetings, Sister Abina. And Lorenzo is saying, well, some of it is not all. Some of it is not all, laugh out loud. And Empress is saying, God me open my megabyte surf for the live. Okay. She balling. Josephine is saying, hi host, hi everyone. Hello Josephine. Glad to have you. Thank you for being here. Remember guys, make sure you thumb up the live as you come in. Melon Chris is saying, true, the politician are at fault, but at the same time they wouldn't stop it because it bring in income and highlight the
There
country.
you go.
Mama
There you go.
Print is saying dancehall artists are considered role models. True, as I said from millions, so their influence are far reaching, which is so true. And can be both negative and positive. As parents, we have to be careful of the association of our children. So true, Mama.
Yeah,
so true.
And of course, and that's why I said, we have a lot of, good thinking people on this panel here. People who, say what they say and they're defending what they are saying, and they're right, right? For all what you are reading, right? They're criticizing in a very constructive way, and I like that, right? So the thing is, when we look on dancehall music, right, and dancehall music used as a medium, right, of also escaping poverty, right, and simultaneously, right, we would influence some people to do stuff and so forth. We know all of that. But at the end of the day, right, I am saying that the focus ought to be on our parents, parental guidance. And I will always say that. parental guidance, parental guidance, parental guidance. It's all about culture. And as you were saying, honey, that if you keep on, putting something, you see, that's why we have cultural norms. Because if it's the consistent practice of a particular behavior, that defines as a culture. So for parents who consistent, you see the word consistent has to maintain. So as a parent, you have to be consistent that when your child comes from school, check your child's schoolwork, right? Go to this school teachers meeting, right? Be consistent, because that is training. That is the craft of training. The craft of training is consistency. Where you break consistency, that's the problem, right? So again, regardless, we know as a parent that you're going to have so many influences out there, but parents has to be consistent in making and maintaining that particular culture in terms of how you want your children to behave and the outcome that you are anticipating. Now, having said that, right, the influences are always going to be there. Now, Mommy, I know that you have to go to work shortly, and then I don't. Okay, so let us just acknowledge the chat, and then put over this thing to you as well.
Okay, so Mel and Chris is saying hi, Josephine, and Janelle is saying hi, Josephine. Welcome, welcome. Josephine is saying thanks, Janelle. Mama Handprint is saying hi, Josephine. Josephine is saying to Mama's Kitchen. And Miss Monica is saying, Josephine, you're welcome. And Janelle is saying yes, and they find it funny because they are even laughing. They should have encouraged that little boy to let him know that's not a good thing that he's doing. Yeah, right. It was so sad to see and to listen to. And then Miss Monica is saying, Empress, it's hard to use megabytes, I think it's megabytes, as she's saying. It's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. Yes. Empress and is saying, Monica, it's rough, bad. In fact, Miss Monica is saying, in fact, they had him on social media. Yes, that's very sad, Miss Monica.
It was very sad to really see that.
And I hope Child Protective Services found that child's home, because I got to understand that they were trying to find out where that child lives. So I hope that they were able to get through to really find where that child is, because if that is his way of thinking now, then God help him later.
So you see, it is culture going to have to break that. Parents have to be consistent, right?
Okay, so Empress is saying, guys, my birthday is next week Saturday. Okay.
All right.
So next week Saturday. Okay, so you're gonna be here Friday. So Empress, happy birthday when it comes, and please put it in the chat next Friday. Okay, and Miss Monica is saying, I know even though I'm on Wi-Fi, but when I go to the country, and as you quint it done, so I know how it goes. Ashway is saying, Monica, I'm doing great, thank you, and how are you doing as well? Empress is saying, my Wi-Fi got disconnected. Oh no. Sorry about that, Empress.
Yes.
So we need to get into it so that she can participate. Miss Monica is saying, come put on a party so we can support you. Empress is saying, laugh us out. How will I put on a party? Janelle is gritting her teeth as usual. Ashway is saying, so true, I guess, to what you were saying. And Miss Monica is saying, Ashway, it is the grace of God that keep me alive. I'm here. I'm here than a conquer. Miss Mama is saying, Empress and Chris, that's how the data goes, laugh out loud. Empress is, it's stressful, bad Mama and print. Monica is saying, you have been disconnected. You have, but it disconnect. Okay. I'm that girl, Tessa, bless. It says, so true. Welcome, Tessa. Really glad to have you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Monica is saying, I'm that girl. You are welcome. Empress and Chris is saying, yes, Monica. Miss Monica is saying, I really hope it get connected again, because I see you on many lives. Yes. Nati is saying, happy birthday, Empress, when it comes. Empress and Chris He's saying, Miss Monica, I'm pretty broke right now. No job at the moment. She's laughing. Ecclesian what's saying, what's up, what's up? Thank you so much for being here, Ecclesian. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming. Empress and Chris is saying, thank you, Natis. Ecclesian is saying, link me, madam. Ecclesian's also saying, shout out, sir. Okay, Ecclesian. It's Monica is saying, social media, it's a good place where they get catch. Janelle is saying, welcome, Ecclesian. Tessa is saying, you're welcome. Ecclesian is saying, can I drop, madam? No, Ecclesian, no dropping in the link. I'm not gonna give you a blue jacket for that. Persons can visit you if they want to, so you guys can show love to each other. Ecclesian saying, Janelle, yo. Miss Monica is saying, Ecclesian, you're welcome. Ecclesian, host, can I promote here? Ecclesian from Philippines. Ecclesian, what we do is visit each other's house, and then persons will return the love, or they can visit you and return the love later on, but we don't really drop the links in this chat. Okay? But feel free to roll with anybody you see, and they will get back to you. Ecclesian is saying, walk in, hello. All right, so guys, I guess we are gonna wrap up the discussion part right now, because it's here it's minutes to 6 and I have to be at work for 7:30. So I am gonna get into the the spelling, and then I said we're only gonna have 3 categories this week. I'm only gonna have 3 categories this week, which is gonna be just 2 categories basically, 2 spelling and 1 set of similes. Okay, so I think I'm off next week. Next week we will have our full oh my god, I just had a mental moment. We'll ask our full 5 series of questions to give away the 5 credit, but for today it will only be 3 because time is against me. Okay, yeah, Empress, so it's gonna be 2 categories. We're gonna have spelling, 2 sets of spelling, 10 words each, and then we're gonna have 10 similes. Stacy and family is saying saying hello to Ecclesian. So when you guys are ready, just type ready in the chat and we will get started. Ready. My other pen roll to now. No, you have to keep square. I had it here. It must be lost in the couch. It's okay because you need that to keep score. Okay, so Janelle is saying ready. Tessa is saying ready. Empress is saying ready. Everybody is saying ready. Okay, so let's go. The first word is lexicon. Lexicon. Bling is saying ready. Okay, Miss Monica is saying you have to search for the names here, my friend. If you don't have me, feel free to visit. Okay, so I see some words coming back in, and as usual, I'm just gonna refresh just to make sure that I see the first person who came up on the board. Okay. Let me see if I can do it on this one as well. Okay. Okay, so the first person on the board with the correct spelling is Ashley. And then we have Empress. Miss Monica is saying Bling, you're ready. Then Janelle, then Bling, and then Natty. Yeah, the Empress, you had the spelling right the first time. Just you tell it over and put a double X. And Bled Blinga is saying, yes man, ready like Freddy. Monica is saying, Empress, come win some credit. Ashway's Secret is saying, lexicon. Empress is saying, laugh out loud, I have no luck, Monica. Mama's handprint, Empress, you are not broke as I left you something. Empress is saying, okay, Mama handprint. Okay, so the next word is, word number 2 is delectable. Delectable.
So Ashley won that one, right?
Delectable. Yeah, so Ashley came in first with that one. Alright guys, let me just see if I can see my pen. There, I was sitting on it. Okay, look at my spellers. Look at my road scholars. Okay, all right, let me refresh it on this one. Keep falling down. Sorry, guys. Keep pulling it down. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, because it fell off again. Okay, so all right, so the first person I'm seeing on the board again is Ashley. Oh, Ashley went and tuned up her fingers for this week.
Wow. Ashley's moving fast.
Okay, let's do that again. So Ashley, I'm seeing first, then there's Empress on her tail again, then Blinger moved up, then Janelle, then Tessa, then oh, Natty heard something different. Ashley heard something different. Natty said electable. Yeah, Ashley had that correct. And yeah, Ashley did it correct twice. But Ashley was first in with that. Ashley saying thanks. Miss Monica is saying I'm the police here. Empress is laughing. Miss Monica. Okay, guys, so the third word is avidity. Avidity. Avidity.
So Ashley up 2, right?
Yeah, Ashley's 2. But I don't understand. Where's Chad? Chad disappear again.
Let me soon come out.
He soon jump out of the box. Alright guys, I'm just gonna refresh the chat and see who came up first there. Okay. So let's see. This thing is jumping. Miss Monica is saying, Empress, I'm carrying you for the credit. You said thanks. Oh, I missed that one up there. So the first person up with avidity is Janelle.
Okay, Janelle is on the board.
Then Empress, then Ashley, then Tessa, then Blinger. Miss Monica is saying my new phone slow like snail. Blinger saying Ashley, you cheat. Empress saying hold on, Mystic. What happened, Empress?
Wi-Fi. Some Wi-Fi is slow. So it depends on the speed.
I wonder if maybe she had this up with her thingy. Tell me when you're ready again, Empress. Miss Monica said, don't say that about luck. Just try the loser. The loser will get first prize too. Ashley said, what is it? Boings? You are cheating. I guess you may be saying Blinger. I'm not sure, but she's typing there. But you are cheating. Ashley is saying Blinger. Oh, she said Blinger, you are cheating and laughing. Jamaican Canadian family. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Bless up to you. Thank you so much for being here and welcome. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your support and we'll show you back the love tomorrow. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Jamaican Princess ready. Okay. I see you. I see you, Empress. Okay. Natty saying welcome as well. Miss Monica is saying the Jamaican Canadian family, you're welcome. And guys, if you see anybody you don't have, feel free to visit that person and they will likewise show you back some love later on. Janelle is saying you are welcome here anytime, Jamaican Canadian family. And Miss Monica is saying Jamaican, you're welcome. Walking purpose. What happened to Empress? She's back. She's Jamaican princess. Okay, so Empress is ready. So now we're going on to word number 4. And the word is chronometer. 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 All right, let's refresh. I see the correct spelling there. Okay, that person wasn't happy that I blocked him. He gave me a thumbs down. Whatever. Got some watch time out of you. Okay, so Janelle, unfortunately, was not the correct spelling. Empress heard something different. Ashley, no, that's not the correct spelling. And then Janelle came back with the no Janelle. So Blinger have the correct spelling. So it's chronometer. So Blinger is on the board with 1.
Okay.
So it's CHRONOMETER. One word. And then Tessa after Blinger. Then Janelle came back with the correct spelling. Miss Monica is saying, yes, Chad, giving someone a chance. Jamaican Empress came back with the correct spelling. RJ, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. RJ is saying, check, check. Guys, we are so glad to have you. Natty came in with chronometer. She didn't finish spelling it. Canadian family saying walking purpose. Bless up. Ashway came in with chronometer but a bit late. RJ, Miss Monica is saying RJ up and running, my friend. RJ is saying Mystic and husband. She's giving us a hug.
Okay, thank you.
And Miss Monica is saying thanks, Princess, more grace. And Janelle is welcoming RJ. And RJ is saying yes, Miss Monica, showing her some love. And RJ is saying hi, Janelle. Okay, guys, so we are gonna go to word number 5. And word number 5 is coagulation. Coagulation. Look at the spellers. Coagulation. All right, let's refresh the chat. So let's see who came in first with that correct spelling. Oh, Blinger is on the board. So he came in first, yes, with the correct spelling. Then She's So Sparkling came in with second with coagulation. Welcome, welcome again. She's So Sparkling. Really glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And Janelle, no, she heard something different. And Ashley came in with coagulation as well. Then RJ, Jamaican Canadian family. And then Tessa, not quite completed it. And then Ashley. Okay, and Janelle down there again. Oh, she came back with the correct spelling. Okay, and then Tessa. All right, so word number 6. Word number 6 is blackish. 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 So true, Miss Monica. You couldn't have said it any better. Okay, so Miss Monica is saying, dead with laugh, host anywhere God people is Satan present himself. And Janelle came in with Blackish. Then we have Sweet Dandelion, Blackish. Hello, Sweet Dandelion, welcome. All right, let me just refresh the chat to make sure I get the right person who came in first. Okay, so the first person on the board with the correct spelling is Janelle.
Okay.
Then we have Sweet Dandelion.
So this competition is very tight.
I'm thinking that is Empress. And then we have Ashley. Then we have Tessa. Then we have Ashway. Then we have the Canadian family. Ashley's Jamie. Ashley, no, refresh your chat, and then you will see who came up first. So that's why I always, each time I do it, I refresh the chat before I say who came up, because everybody's internet is responding differently. So once you refresh, then you will see, because you might see yourself coming up first while I might see somebody else, but once you refresh it, then the person comes up. Everybody might see somebody different coming up first. Once you refresh it, then it comes right in order. Okay. So then we have, okay, and then I saying, I don't need spell check to spell. Just I don't need spell check to spell check. Tricky fingers. Actually, look again. Ashley said, look again. Ashley, refresh your page. I'm refreshing mine for the third time now. All right, let's go back up again, and I'm still getting the same result after Miss Monica. Okay, she said it's true. Ashley, okay, good. Miss Monica, it's a lucky thing I am not in it. I'm 5 miles behind. Ashley saying it's true. Ashley saying, no, I saw. Blinger saying, yeah, you lost, Ash. Miss Monica is saying, Blinger, you're a teaser. Okay, word number 7 is custom. Custom. Ashley said, Blinger. All right, look at my Rhodes colors. Oh my goodness, poor Empress, it's getting a fight with the internet. So first on the board, let me refresh it a second time. Okay, yeah. First on the board is Janelle with the correct spelling. Okay, then we have dark chocolate, which I'm thinking is Empress, and then we have Ashley, then Blinger, then Tessa, then Ashway, and yeah, so Janelle, sorry, came in first with that, with the correct spelling.
So this competition is very tight. Ashley on 2, Janelle on 3, and Blinger on 2. Very tight competition. Anybody's race.
Come over a little more after you're after. Come over a little more.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what's going on. So word number 8 is abandoned. Abandoned. Okay. Abandoned. Okay, so I see Janelle up first, but that's not correct. Ashley is up first with the correct spelling. Yes, Ashley has the correct spelling. Then we have Thick Chick. Then Tessa. Okay, she didn't have the ED. Blinger, no. Janelle came back with
So Ashley,
Right,
take this
so
one.
yeah, Ashley are the first card spelling. Then we have Ashway. Miss Monica is saying thick, you're welcome. And then we have Tessa. Okay, word number 9. Credence. Word number 9, credence. 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 Dense. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so I see cookie jar, but that's not correct. Cookie jar came up first, but incorrect spelling. Then we have Janelle with the correct spelling. And then, okay, she tried to spell it, but she spelled it first, correct the first time, sorry. Then we have Ashley, then cookie jar again. So the first correct spelling on the board is Janelle. How many is that? So I can call it for Janelle.
No, hold on.
No,
No,
I can create
one
an
more.
upset.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a very tight race. Ashley is on 3, Janelle is on 4, and Blinga is on 2. So let's see if we're gonna have an upset this evening. Then we have Tessa coming in and Ashway. Blinga is saying, which bad man dislike with like a one. 33 likes, 1 dislike, can't stop mystic. So true, so true,
So
Blinga.
true, Blinga.
Somebody that I blocked was in the chat being rude. I just hide them from the chat. Number 10 is disobedient. Disobedient.
What?
Disobedient. May I tell
Boy,
you,
they're
so
fast.
the fingers really go rolling.
There's some 5G out there. Some 5G out there.
Well, but more like a 10G double. Oh my God. So let's refresh again for the second time. So first on the board is Janelle with the correct spelling. So Janelle.
So congratulations, Janelle, in walking away with the first round. So this is a winner. All right. Ashley on 3, Blinga 2, Janelle 5. That take away the win. Finishes the total 10 questions.
10 words.
10 words. Sorry. And we have Janelle taking this round.
Okay. So Blinga, damn bro, my fast fingers worked against me. Yes, because you didn't get to finish your word.
But it's a very tight competition between Blinga, Ashley, right? Real good competition, very stiff competition.
So Janelle is saying,
No easy run over here.
So Janelle is saying thank you, and she's doing her victory dance. Miss Monica is saying it must have been Satan. He came here calling you old foot. Hot time out. I saw that you timed them out, Miss Monica, but then he came back again. So that's what he or she did. It's okay. We are important here. I know, Miss Monica. But then I came back and said something else again, and I just decided to just hide the person because twice is enough. Didn't come to do anything good. So it's not both of us. So didn't come to contribute anything positive. Okay, so Ashway is saying congrats. Janelle, Miss Monica is saying Empress, bless up, you're welcome. And Blinga is saying the other guys are come hard. Next round, I can feel it.
Yes.
Yes. And Janelle is saying thank you, Ashway. Empress is saying me did I go block him, you know. Empress, this part done. Monica is saying yes, look out, Blinga. Janelle is saying yes, Empress, first round. And Blinga is saying, clown that you need a you need a conk. You know, say enough to come over here, so because we don't put up with foolishness. uh, get one chance, second chance, you're out. Second time you're out. Sorry, that's what I meant to say, not chance, second time you're out. Janelle is saying, yes, Empress, first round. Blinga said, okay, read that already. Empress, thank God. All right, so round number 2. Round number 2. Tell me when you guys are ready. Just type ready in the chat or yes. Oh, thank you so much, Empress. Thank you so much. I'll give you back what I have, which is only 2 extras anyway. I gave you my likes and subscribe. And thank you so much, Empress. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Miss Monica is saying, you're back, Empress. You have to get some of this credit. She's been here, Miss Monica. She's been here. I recognized her. She was just switching around. Empress is saying ready. Ashley is saying ready. Blinga is saying ready. Empress is saying no luck for me tonight, Mommy Monica. It's not over yet. Miss Monica is saying congratulations to the winner. Empress is saying I was those new people. Yeah, I realized that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Miss Monica is saying, Janelle, you're good, so? Janelle say, yes, Miss Monica. All right. So first word for round number 2 is rabid. Rabid. As in the rabid dog. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Empress. You said road to 800. I'm gonna get you there.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Rabid, as in the rabid dog. Okay, let's refresh. I see my scholars are just running away. Okay, Janelle is first on the board, but incorrect spelling. Then we have Blinga with the correct spelling.
Oh, so Blinga.
Oh no, and then we have Tessa, but she heard Robbie. Sorry, Tessa. And Empress Rabbit next, and then Ashley, she put in Rabbi. And Janelle came back with the correct spelling. Okay, so first on the board is Blinga with the correct spelling. Miss Monica saying, you're working hard, Empress. The host will look your way. You're not laboring in vain. True. True. Not laboring in vain at all. Empress is saying, you're welcome. I know my time will come. Sure, Empress. We all have to support each other. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, and Tessa is saying, okay, Rabbit. Okay. Monica is saying, Empress, win or lose, I'm carrying you. Mel and Chris said, bye, guys. Bye, Mel and Chris. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Love you.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll catch up on your live or on your videos. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Blinga is saying, boss. Blinga is saying, bye, Mel and Chris. Empress is saying, laugh out loud, Miss Monica. If it's just support, I will support even if I don't win this trip. Laugh out loud. Riddles is my thing, Mommy Monica. We definitely know that Riddles is your thing. Empress can't hold you upon that. Tessa is saying, laugh out loud. Miss Monica is saying, Mel and Chris, thanks for coming. Empress is saying, thank you, Mommy Monica. Mel and Chris. Janelle is saying, Mel and Chris, have a blessed weekend. Thanks for passing by. Empress and Chris is saying, thanks for coming, Mel and Chris. Okay. So, word number 2 in second round is gigantic. Gigantic. Monica said, Empress, run them red. I'm still carrying you. Gigantic. Oh, look at my spellers.
Wow,
All right. I'm telling you, coming in very fast. Hot. Okay, let's see who came in first. Let's see who came in first. So Blinger is in first place again with the correct spelling, gigantic. Then Janelle, she messed up there a bit. Then we have the Jamaican Canadian family. Then Tessa. Then Ashley. Then Janelle. Empress is saying laugh out loud.
Tessa. I wish I think about the 5G there.
More like a 10G.
Why Blinger they move fast?
Blinger Baron, so where you borrow for your 10G from?
Right? You have Blinger run out with 5G them man.
Be one double. Blinger said, Janelle, you know, see me plug out your Wi-Fi and take a little laugh out loud. Miss Monica said, I gave you some fresh roses earlier, host, and we'll see. I couldn't comment. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Monica. Really appreciated. Empress is saying, not my night tonight. Janelle is saying, go on a lead, man. No worries. Word number 3 is ameliorate. 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 Let me refresh the chat. Oh my goodness. We can't keep up with you now. Run on left, my man. I cannot keep up with you guys. Let me refresh again just to make sure. Because the way in which you guys coming in so fast.
Bullet.
May I tell you?
Bullet.
So Empress came in first, but incorrect spelling. She have one letter that's out. And then Blinger came in with the correct spelling again. And then we have, oh, Janelle, that's incorrect. Then we have Tessa, she incorrectly or typing spell check messed up. And then we have Janelle, then Ashley. Okay. All right, so we have Winston Broughton in the building.
Big up, Bratos.
Thank you for coming. Really appreciate the support. He's saying good evening, everyone. Winston Broughton in the house. Hopefully I guess he's saying all is well with everyone.
Big up, my brother Broughton.
So glad to have you. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. So, Janelle is saying, blessing Winston. Blinger is saying, Empress of my time. No. Blinger is saying, big up Broughton. Miss Monica is saying, Winston Broughton, you're welcome. Miss Monica is, oh, she just corrected her spelling for Broughton's last name. All right. Empress is saying, road to 400. Okay, yes.
Yes, Empress.
Yes, I'm going to give you what we have, which is not much, but every little helps.
Exactly.
And then Tessa is saying, bless up Winston. Okay. All right. So word number 4. Word number 4. Oh my goodness. Let me just put my foot down on the line because you guys running away. Leave me. Inclination. Inclination. May I tell you, sir, we can't keep up. This come like at the Kentucky Derby. All right, I still need to acknowledge some things that's been said in the chat, but let me just refresh and see who came in first. Oh my God. Okay, so that's up too far. Too far. So, all right, so let me just acknowledge those who have just come in and then we'll go into who came in first there. So Empress saying every mickle make a muckle, which is so true. Winston is saying thanks for the welcome. D&D family is in the building saying hey guys, good night, good night, good night, D&D family. Good night,
D&D family.
So glad to have you. And they're saying
right,
blessings.
Thank you to be on board.
And blessings to you as well, to you and the family. Really glad for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And okay, so first on the board is, just refreshed it again, guys, sorry. Janelle with the correct spelling, inclination. Okay. Winston is saying thanks all again. And then Ashley is on the board, coming in second. Okay, D&D family saying I have my challenge at 8 p.m. but I show support before it starts. Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Love and appreciate it.
We'll just make sure we tune in on the next, but my husband will, because I'll be running off to work shortly. So I'll ask my husband to just make sure he shows back some support.
Yes, man, I will.
Thank you so much. D&D family. So what's going on? So we're just doing our usual Friday evening. We had our earlier discussion. Then we go into the spelling section where well, this evening's a bit short because we're just having two spelling rounds, and then we're going to go into similes, and we give away $1,000 credit, whether digital or flow, for each segment. So tonight is just $1,000 credit that we're going to be giving away. Right, so you can join in the fun and games if you want. We are in spellings section 2 or segment 2, and we've gone 4 words already, so we're going to go into word number 5. So Miss Monica is saying D&D family, you're welcome. Janelle is saying hey D&D family, welcome. D&D is saying Miss Monica, big up. D&D is also bigging up Janelle. Tessa is saying no, it's Tessa. Okay. And Janelle is saying refresh Tessa. Okay. Oh, she was thinking she came in first. Refresh, yes, refresh the chat, Tessa. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's why I always, as I said, refresh it before I say who I'm seeing first. Empress is saying what time is it there? And it's 6:22 p.m. I still have time because it's just like a 1.1 kilometer drive. I am sitting here and looking at the hospital. As I'm sitting here, I'm seeing the top of the building. I don't work far, so I'm good. I can even walk. D&D saying, oh, okay. And Tessa is before Janelle. Okay, I'm going to go back and check Tessa. Where is my Empress? Monica is saying, where is my Empress? And Empress is saying, I'm here, Monica. D&D's one is 8 p.m. is the challenge. Empress, okay. And Empress is saying, oh, okay, 1 hour behind. Yes, we're 1 hour behind. And Tessa is saying, okay, yeah, I guess she refreshed and saw it. Okay, so you're good now, Tessa. Okay. Okay, Tessa saying you're right. Okay. All right, so word number 5 is hermit. 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 Okay. Okay. So Miss Monica is saying, Broughton, glad you haven't been to my channel in a long while. Okay, Broughton, you need to visit Miss Monica. Need to visit her channel. That's it there. Walking Purpose, Monica Miles. Okay, all right. Let's refresh the chat. See who came in first. Okay, so Empress, you're first on the board, but you have permit. I said hermit. Hermit. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Janelle. Then Blinger heard permit as well. Ashley came in with hermit. Janelle, then she went back and said permit. Tessa is also hermit. D&D heard permit. Sorry guys, it's hermit. Walking purpose. Where's Corey? I guess he's still at work because we started a bit early. Miss Monica. Monica is saying, don't be late for work, host. No, Miss Monica, it takes me at least 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes drive across the road, so I'm good. So D&D's laughing. Empress, okay, she came in with Hermit. Miss Monica is saying, D&D, you work so hard. Congratulations. Oh, yes. Congratulations again, because I did come over to your channel with your celebration. Congratulations again, D&D, on your monetization. Really well deserved. You really worked hard on that. You really, really worked hard.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Empress is saying, Hermit. Seriously, I heard permit. I know you might have, because the words are so close, but I said hermit, and that's why I kept repeating it. Winston is saying, Monica, I tried to do so the other day, but your timing clashed with work. Blinga is saying, you live 2 minutes from work? Yes, Blinga, I can stay here. I'm looking at the top of the hospital. I'm that fortunate. Empress is saying, may I go wash off? You should go wash off the saltness. But you know, just come from Elsha. I think you do wash off the saltness when you go down to Elsha or saltness. You take out the Elsha, bring home. Miss Monica is saying, oh, co-worker friend Broughton. Jenna is saying, I spelled both words, didn't know which one it was, and gritting her teeth. Blinga is saying, whoa, that's great. Miss Monica finally put one word on hermit. Winston saying, promise I'll try harder to come on when I get the notification. Blinga is saying, I go collect more salt. I go collect more salt at Elsha for Empress. Empress, like a saltless, me bring home going back for my birthday, go dip again. Okay. Alright, so number 6 word is hilarious. Hilarious. Empress is saying, due to how many megabytes I got done. Hush. Alright, so let me refresh the chat and see who came in first. So first on the board with the correct spelling is Ashley. And then we have Janelle, then Blinga, then Empress, then Tessa. Empress said, if uno no see me, uno know. Oh gosh, like our thing I got shut off. Okay, Empress, if we don't, we'll know what happened. But I hope it will last so that you can finish. Empress is saying, Begono Samano winnings, the friend. Winston is saying, these words are up before you even give them out. Winston, your internet is lagging behind. You need to refresh. It's lagging, so you need to refresh. You're way behind. Okay, so the word number 8 is histrionic. 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 Winston laughing. Okay, sis. Okay, so Blinga. Okay, let me refresh first before I call any names. Blinga. Okay, so Blinga is on the board first with histrionic. Miss Monica is saying, Broughton, I don't do any live streams in a long time. Okay. And Empress came in histrionic next. Then Tessa. Then Janelle. All right, so word number 9 is renovate. Renovate. Then Ashley is now coming on the board. Miss Monica is saying, quick fingers, Broughton. Renovate. All right, let's see. Let me refresh. Okay, so first on the board with the correct spelling is Janelle. And then we have Empress, then Blinger, then Tessa, then Ashley. Blinger is asking, what's the score?
Okay,
Monica is saying,
so
Blinger, you're not salt.
yeah, so the score as it is, Bringer on 4, Janelle on 3, Ashley on 1.
Okay, Empress is saying, me a big hotspot. Laughing. Miss Monica is just spelling hilarious. Miss Monica, you need to refresh. Blinger laugh out loud. Me know, man. Michelin Doll is in the building saying hi, O's. Just wake up and check in. Thank you so much for being here, Michi. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The guy is saying I gotta win this one. Michelin is saying hi, everyone. Miss Monica is saying you're so alright, Empress. Mommy, your device is really slow. She's talking to Miss Monica. Blinger is saying you're out a door, Miss Monica. Janelle, Miss Monica, you're lagging behind. Empress is laugh out loud, Miss Monica. Michelle, you're welcome. So she's Michibu, she's talking. Michelin Doll, you're welcome. And Michelin is acknowledging walking purpose. Okay, word number 10 is wealthy. 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 Okay. Let's refresh a second time. Okay. Empress is saying, where's Natty? It's true, where did Natty go? Janelle, okay, so first on the board is Janelle with wealthy. Oh my goodness, we have an upset. So I'm gonna have to give an extra word.
Let me give the score again as it is. So we have Blinger on 4, Janelle catch back Blinger, so Janelle also on 4, Ashley on 1. So you have to
So where's it?
Yes, it's 9.
So I gave 10 words. You missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Which word is that?
You missed one person's score.
Go back into the chat.
I think Ashley. Hold on. So
Ashley would be on 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry about that, Ashley. I had made a mistake in terms of that. So let me read it over. Blinger on 4, Janelle on 4, Ashley on 2.
Okay.
All right. So we settle that. So Blinger on 4, Janelle on 4, Ashley on 2.
So Janelle, I told you before, Miss Monica, I told you before, but that's why I'm not entering. Ashley wealthy, then Empress, then Blinger, that Tessa is wealthy. Empress says, Janelle, me see your word, long time, no sir. Blinger, Janelle, give me a chance now. Blinger ball, I say Empress, give me a chance. Janelle said, let's see. Shupsi, blessings to the chat. Welcome, Shupsi. Glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Janelle is saying blessings, Shupsi. Blinger saying bless up, Chups. Empress is saying Ashley 2 points. Shupsi is saying I can't hear anything, but I'm here. I'm in noise. Okay, thank you so much for your support, Shupsi. Really appreciate you being here. Empress is saying Shupsi. Miss Monica is saying Chupsy eats, you're welcome. Chupsy is acknowledging Janelle. She's also acknowledging Bling, Empress, and Miss Monica. She's saying thanks to Miss Monica. Miss Monica said it's Janelle again.
Well,
Right.
bring her Janelle under your foot. Well, I mean, I know we go get that guest from left Janelle, you know. But
All
Janelle,
right.
hold on for your pants foot, then, my brother.
All right, so that extra word is gonna be, I have to take out my book. So, let's see.
You said it's between, but what if Ashley can hold them and upset them enough. Also, because Ashley can too.
Yeah.
So
if Ashley get another one, then I have to give her.
yeah, if Ashley get another one, we have to give one, or somebody else even get another one. We still have to go for further.
Okay. Okay, so the extra word is lascivious. 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 Look at my road scholars. And I think that's what I got. Hold on, let me refresh. Let me refresh. So say so done. Let me refresh again. Maybe something wrong with my site. Okay. Okay, so first on the board is Ashley with the correct
Whoa.
spelling, then Empress, then Janelle, then Blinger, then Tess. Okay, she finished it. Then Tess, then Tessa. Okay, so
let me read over the score. Let me read over the score again. Bling on 4, Janelle on 4, Ashley on 3. So we still have to go further.
Okay, so Miss Monica is saying, no, my phone all I get hot. Them device not good enough. She's saying you're welcome, to Chupsy. All right, I have to find another word. Empress is saying, thanks, mommy. Okay, hold on. Janelle, what a go on? You steal this evening, good girl. Well tried, Empress. It should not gone with it yet. We've gone into
Yes.
over spelling. We have to give
Bling
extra
eyes there.
words.
Bling eyes there.
I already shared the live from Even. Wasn't able to type. Thanks, Chupsy. I saw
Thanks.
that. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really,
Big
really
up yourself,
appreciate
Chupsy.
it. And Empress is saying, thanks, Mommy. Janelle is saying, no, Miss Monica, Blinger may have a next chance. Blinger rejoicing, saying have a next chance. Janelle is saying, Blinger and gritting her teeth as usual. So keep it simple.
Will Janelle take this? Will Blinger take this? Will Ashley take this?
So
Let us see.
Keep Simple is in the building. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. Saying good morning. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on board. We really appreciate it.
And Blinger saying Janelle. Miss Monica saying Blinger, ride on. What one no dead no dash it way.
Yes, this competition is
Janelle keeping
really
her
hot.
fingers crossed, and Miss Blinger saying
Tire
shoot Miss
burning.
Monica. Miss Monica is saying keep it simple. You are welcome.
Tire burning
Okay.
between Blinger and Janelle.
Remember, guys, to thumbs up the live as you come in. Thumbs up the live as you come in. And if you see anyone you're not friends with, feel free to make friends, and we'll return the love later on. Ashley saying, me anxious. All right.
All right.
Right, I'm just gonna throw a word out there.
Ashley, you right up in there.
Time is going.
All
The
right.
next word is copious. 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 What a la la. Let me see who really came in first, because this one is nail biting. It's tight. And it is over. It is
over. We have a winner.
Miss Monica is saying, lift up them fingers, man.
So who is taking it?
So the person who is taking it is Janelle.
Wow.
And then Bling is
Oh my goodness.
Blinger is
Bring on.
right on her tail.
That's an upset.
And then
But
Empress, and then
Good performance. Solid performance. this second round was well eaten.
And
So
then
Janelle walk away with the second $1,000 credit. So Janelle is on fire.
Okay, so that is done. Blinger said this internet have a vendetta against men. I say internet is a feminist. Oh my God. And Janelle is rejoicing. She's doing her victory dance. Empress is saying readiness. Monica is saying what a God for some people it's morning. We are going in tonight. Yes. So I said big up yourself, Janelle. Good job. Miss Monica is saying dash it where bling on the internet. Janelle said Blinger, take back your talk. I gotta win this one. Tessa is saying, I really enjoy this. Thank you, Tessa. I'm so glad you enjoy it. We do it every Friday. It's Jeopardy Fridays. So as you saw, we start with the discussion, then we go into this. It would have been longer, but as I said earlier, because I have to go to work. Okay, so Tessa is saying, bye. Is that bye? I think so. I'm not sure, but or she's rubbing hands. I'm not sure. But Tessa, I'm really glad you enjoyed it. And Blinger is saying, all right, Janelle, congrats. Good sportsmanship, Blinger.
Yeah, we love that.
And Janelle is saying, thank you, Winston. Empress is saying, Mother, you're something else. Miss Monica is saying, I always enjoy it too. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so the final round is similes. We have to go a bit fast. So the first one is as vain as a. Janelle is saying, that one you're sticky like a relay race.
6-4.
Okay. I see somebody coming in with the car. As soon as I see the correct one, I'm just gonna go on. And so Janelle got that first one as vain as a peacock. So Binga is saying spectator round. Ashley is saying real. Binga is looking. So next one is as voiceless as the. As voiceless as the. As voiceless as the. You're onto something there, Empress, but you have to come again. Come again, Empress. Wow. Nope. Nope. Tessa, this beating me bad off all out. Oops. Come on. Okay, Empress and Chris got it. Let me see who came in first because I see Janelle also right behind Empress with the correct answer. Yes, so Empress got that one as voiceless as the tomb. Empress go back and say pass. Silence. Okay, as wasteful as a. So the next one is as wasteful as a. As wasteful as a. As wasteful as a. Okay, Empress got that one again. Let me just refresh to make sure, although she's back to back. Yes. So Empress as wasteful as a hen. Then we have Janelle coming in behind Empress. Where's Blinger? Choopsy says, night look well active. Yes, Choopsy. Michibu is saying, up host, how are you? Hi, everyone. Okay, we're good, Mitchie. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Ashley just came in with hen, and Mommy Belinda is also here. She's saying good morning, host and everyone. Good morning, Mommy Belinda. To you, but here it's nighttime now, so we are gonna say good night to you from here, but we'll accept your good morning from where you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. Thank you so much for the support. And you can feel free to visit anyone you don't have, and they will show back the support. Likewise, guys, anyone you don't have, visit and show the love later on. Janelle is saying, Empress, you mean business? Blinga is saying, the night active like you should say. Yeah. Empress and Chris is also saying, but must should say laughing. All right. So the next one, the next simile is as zigzag as Miss Monica said, Empress taking this one. Zip. You're onto something, Janelle, but come again. Empress.
What? Empress again?
Empress is on it like lightning.
My goodness.
As zigzag as lightning.
That girl is so good.
Well, they have a point too, so zigzag as a puzzle, but the book says lightning. Janelle, okay, lines, she's put line. Tessa also put zip, Blinger put bubble, and then Empress came back with line. So it's as zigzag as lightning. The next one is as unprofitable as Empress. Janelle said, Empress, you come out here. Ashley said, check again. Let's see. Oops. Sorry, no, Ashley came in first with that one. Did I not refresh the page? Sorry, Empress, but Ashley came in first with
Empress.
that one. Yeah, I must not have refreshed when I come because I'm trying to go through quick.
So we're gonna have to take this one from you, Empress, and give to Ashley.
So Ashley is on one.
Ashley on one.
Yeah, so Ashley came in first, then Empress came in after.
Sorry, Empress. Sorry, Ashley, for that.
Okay. Yeah, check again. Ashley's saying organization, Janelle venture, smoke. Working purpose. I told you, Empress, Janelle, smoke. So yeah. Okay, so let's refresh to see. I forgot I asked the next one. So they're coming in with the answer for as unprofitable as. Let's see who came in with it. No, not organization, not venture. So Empress came in first with that one. As unprofitable as smoke. I'm gonna refresh it a second time. Yep. So Empress came in first with that one. Then Janelle, then Blinger, known. Okay, so the next one is, which is number 6, is as unclean as. Empress said, draw up my socks, Mommy Monica. Okay, so you get, you put that one back for Empress. Okay, so as unclean as unclean, not clean, unclean, as unclean as. You're not killing me. Empress say whistle. Blinger say a mad foot bottom. Miss Monica said saw. Ashley said whistle, no. Okay, let's see who came in with it first, because I'm seeing 2 back to back with the correct answer. So Empress again came in first with that one, as unclean as sin. Miss Monica is saying as I see Empress. Ashley saying dirt. Empress, okay. And then Ashley came in with sin, and then no, Janelle came in with sin, then Ashley dirt. Empress, woot, mommy.
So that's a 6 question?
Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah.
So this one should be 4. Yeah, so that's 6.
So score as it is right now, Janelle on 1, Empress on 4, Ashley on 1.
Okay, so number 7 is unreal as unreal as a Janelle doing dance for Empress. As unreal as a what? Although I'm only seeing one, but I'm refreshing just to make sure. So Empress again is as unreal as a dream. So that's Empress again.
So we can call this one for Empress.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so as it is, we are not going to go further with this one because Janelle is on 1, Empress on 5, Ashley on 6.
Ashley on 1.
Ashley on 1, sorry. So let me say it over again. Janelle on 1, Empress on 5, Ashley on 1. Okay, so that's a total of 7. There's 3 more questions, 3 more spellings out there. So questions out there. So it wouldn't change
anything.
Anything. So we are calling this.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry to have it so early because trust me.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Believe you me.
Wait, I forgot the chat here because trust me, them killing me in the chat. Empress
said, so that's it.
Yes, Janelle, my time. Ashley came in with dream. Empress said, me come back ready, you know. Did I relax too much? Janelle said, come through, yeah. Laughing. Empress said, me deserve it, and she celebrated. Empress said, oh no, leg on me short.
Well, I love this.
Oh no, leg on me short.
I love it.
Empress said, sure.
Oh, trust me, I love
Janelle
it.
said,
really
congrats, Empress. You're never unlucky at all. Blinga said, how much Ashley pay you for me? How much Ashley pay you, my boss? Fishy day up past 6. Empress said, thank you, Janelle. Chadwick just come and peep out of the box. Seriously, Chadwick.
Chadwick, come when it done, man.
You fell asleep? And Ashley said, Blinga, don't mix me. Chadwick and look. Empress said, Chadabe. And I laugh. Miss Monica said, here comes Chadwick, where were you? Janelle gritting her teeth as usual. Chadwick said, laugh out loud, me just come, Empress. Oh God. Ashley said, right. We work hard this week, man. Yes.
Exactly, that's true. That's true.
Tessa says, well done, Empress. You beat Janelle hard. Janelle said, a fear around this man. She take it to them. High five. When she said, I'm still in live, just making my breakfast. Okay, thank you, Misha, for still being here. Empress is saying, Mommy, I never once fail. You always, I never once fail you. Always make you proud, Miss Monica.
Miss Monica,
She just said, Janelle is saying, we really enjoyed this round. Yes, I really enjoyed it. Just a pity going to have to end. Trust me.
Highly competitive.
Empress is saying, Tessa, me have to beg Mommy Monica draw up my socks. Miss Monica say, yes, me love that, Empress. Empress say, high five and laughing. Empress, I love you, Mom. And Apna Channel, hi friend, how are you? I'm good, thanks Apna. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate the support. Remember to thumbs up the live as you come in. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Empress is saying, Monica, my YT mother. Monica is my YT mother. And she's showing love eyes. Miss Monica is saying, Mitchie, send me some breakfast now. Empress is saying, no, I know. What? No, I know. Oh, no, I'm going to eat dinner. And Janelle saying, welcome, Abner. And Tessa is laughing and showing some love. Janelle is saying, like, if you never win, you wouldn't eat none. Okay, guys, it's 5 minutes to 7. 7 o'clock. I have to go quickly take a shower and get ready and run out the door to work. For those winners tonight, if I have a downtime, I will send the credits. If not, I will do it tomorrow. So if you don't see your credits tonight, as usual, you know, always give it like a couple hours and I get a chance after. But seeing that I have to work tonight, if it's very busy, then I might not get to do it, and I will do it first thing tomorrow if you don't see it tonight. Let me just quickly go through. Abner saying, beautiful couple, thanks for sharing together. Thank you so much for that compliment, Abner. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ashley saying, watch me on the next week.
All right. So next week we'll be also prepared for you guys.
And then we will have the full time.
Next week we'll be having the full time.
I'm off next Friday.
And we'll be doing the 5 categories up and ready. So we couldn't go through the 5 categories because my wife has to go to work, right? As she explained.
Okay.
So next week, coming next week, Shine and Bright, we're getting back to norms, 5 categories up there. And we'll be doing it, guys.
Okay,
right?
So that chat is still active. So Empress is saying, no, Janelle, never I get up, you never know I'm that determined. Janelle is saying, here, Ashley, gritting her teeth, come through ya. And she's saying, love you know, sure, lots of
love
hearts.
you too, love you all.
And Empress is saying, I'ma make mommy train me more. I'm gonna take it to them next week.
All right.
It's my birthday. Can't come here, come lose. No way.
It's her birthday next week?
Yes, it's her birthday next Saturday. She had put it in the chat earlier.
Okay.
Yes. So Empress taking it to you guys next week. So make sure you come sharp and ready because it sounds like it's gonna be hot.
All right.
Janelle's here saying, you're confident.
All right.
Empress said, get the host to 50 likes. Yes, guys, get me to 50 likes. I would really appreciate if you could get me there. Where are we? 43. Or maybe more because sometimes it's a bit delayed. Bling Eye saying, Ashley, turn on your post notification. Ashley, yes, Janelle and I've on our dark shades. Miss Monica is saying, whoa, my hair soon coming. Which horse Miss Monica a bit fun? Ashley said, me turn it on, bling out. What? Everybody I throw it out there. All right. So next week will be bigger and better and hotter.
Yes.
Okay, everybody look like them come out all guns blazing.
All guns
metaphorically.
blazing. Next week.
I used all of my ninjas. Okay, Empress. Okay, thank you. Okay, Miss Monica said I used all of my ninjas. Empress is saying next Saturday is my birthday, and she's showing us the eyes, love eyes.
Okay.
And Blinker is saying, okay, my friend. Janelle is saying hot. Yes. Oh my God, it's still going. Empress is saying thank you so much, mommy. Miss Monica is saying, Blinger, what happened? Empress is saying I'm early. Any early gifts? She's laughing. It better ring a bell. Ring the bell. Ashley saying, bad we bad. Miss Monica is saying, yes, Empress, you make me proud. Jano. Janelle is saying, sorry guys, you just received 1. Okay. Blinga is saying, I don't know. I tap out Miss Monica. And Empress is saying, big bad 21 coming for you. Oh, you're gonna be 21. Okay. Okay, so you are just 4 years younger than I am. Guys, I'm forever 25. Every birthday that comes, I'm celebrating my 25th birthday. I'm even younger than my daughter. Byron not laughing, he just look at me. The Jamaican Canadian family say, enjoy the rest of the night. Everyone, was a great live. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love and support. And have a wonderful and blessed weekend. And I will make sure I check you guys out.
So remember, next week we back up and running to normal 5 categories coming at you next week.
Okay, the chat is still active.
Right.
Okay, guys, I'm going to have to run. It's 7 o'clock. Empress is saying, thanks, mommy, love you. Miss Monica is saying, no worry, Blinger, my new phone is on fire. Empress is saying, talking birthday gift, not on my channel gifts. Okay. Empress is forever young, and of course. Miss Monica is saying, thanks Jamaican family, Canadian family for being here. Have a good night rest. Jill is saying, forever young. Empress is saying, good night, mommy Monica. Blinger is saying, let's talk about Vibes Cartel next week. Ashley is saying, bye guys, enjoy tonight. Miss Monica is saying, I see good in you, and don't say you're salt. You're not. Empress is saying, good night, family. Tessa is saying, bless up, guys. Just me out, and so will I. Bless up, guys. Just me. Okay. Janelle is saying, yes, guys, have a blessed weekend now. Keep safe. Blessings and much love. And Ashley saying, don't do it. Blinger, don't do it. Canadian family saying, walk in purpose. Thank you. Empress is saying, Empress is saying, okay, mommy, I won't. And Miss Monica is saying, I had a great concern when it came to Wi-Fi. Empress is saying, bye, Janelle. Tessa is saying, check. Janelle is saying, blessings forever. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for coming. Everybody have a blessed and wonderful night, and have a wonderful weekend. Okay, guys, love you. See you all soon.